You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
Now to breaking news. Police are investigating a deadly shooting at an up-and-coming recording studio in southwest Atlanta.
Yeah, it happened on Stone Hogan Connector just hours ago. Chrissy Diaz, she's following this investigation.
Christy, what do we know right now?
Well, I just spoke to the detective on scene. While we were standing out here, we noticed several surveillance cameras and wanted an update on whether they've been able to get any video. They said they're looking into it. The only other thing they know for sure right now, they think the shooting was targeted. Look at this active crime scene. This has been going on since about 3:30 this morning. All of those yellow evidence markers on the ground mark a shell casing. So lots of bullets flying this morning. We see at least 26 of them. Now, police tell us that what happened, there was a group outside of this business complex. They say specifically an up-and-coming recording studio when someone came and started shooting. They don't believe that person was part of the group. Right now, we know one person is at the hospital, stable. The other person was shot and killed. All they'll tell us about that person is that he was a 25 to 30-year-old black male. Right now, no suspects, no persons of interest, and no arrests. But we'll bring you updates as we get them. Guys.
Christy, thank you. Right now, thousands of students are walking in the doors for the first day of class.
Yeah, at least 12 districts in our area go back today, including the state's second largest Cobb County schools. Our Molly Oak is walking us through how the district is protecting students.
Cobb County will train some employees to patrol inside the schools. However, that will not include teachers. Now, this comes as schools across the country are really increasing their focus on safety this year. Cobb County, no different. While the district says it is taking every possible step to recruit and keep public safety staff, it says its policy is clear. It is not and will not arm teachers. This comes after the school board met last month, approving a measure allowing some staff to carry weapons on campus. Now, Cobb is also providing school staff with electronic crisis alert badges that have buttons to allow them to activate an alert for help. This all comes as school starts today for students. Buses have been rolling out. It's about 5:30 this morning for the first day of class. Back to you all.
Your time now is 6:52. Sticking with your 11 minutes of nonstop news, here's what's happening now. Atlanta Public Schools is starting the year off today with a new bell schedule for students. The district saying this is part of its 3-year academic recovery plan to help with learning loss from the pandemic. So this means elementary students, they report to class at 8:30 this morning to 2:30 p.m. And middle school students, they will not see a start time change starting the day at 9:05 a.m. But high schoolers will report at 7:45 a.m. to 2:45 p.m.
The Atlanta City Council is considering a move today to crack down on more nuisance properties or businesses. So if their property has 2 or more violent reports in 2 years, the city could shut it down. If the council approves this legislation, the updated ordinance could have a really big impact on the city's nightlife.
And if you own a home in Fulton County, today is the last day to file an appeal about your property value that the county calculated for you. According to Georgia law, every property must be assessed each year at fair market value. Right now, those property values continue to go up across the country, and that includes Fulton County.
This morning, monkeypox cases continue to go up in Georgia. There are now more than 350 cases. To put that in context for you, we only had about 330 cases at this time Friday. Georgia is now tied with Texas for the 5th most cases in the country. There are more than 5,100 cases nationally. And that was a look at your top headlines.
Yeah, many kids are heading back to school today. What should they wear to the bus stop this morning, Melissa?
Well, they don't need the big winter coats, obviously. It is mild, it is humid outside, but we are tracking a chance, about a 40% chance today of some showers and thunderstorms. So they may not need the umbrella this morning, but commute home, they might end up needing that rain jacket off the bus. Look at this pretty sunrise just a couple of minutes ago over the top side of the perimeter, Buckhead area. Very pretty start to the day, but it's humid. And for your Monday, I've got a 6 out of 11 on the Wizometer. So rating your weather on a scale from 1 to 11. How perfect is today's weather? We've got a 40% chance of storms, 90 degrees. It's humid. Yeah, it's not quite perfect, but very typical for this time of year. Let me show you the big picture on the live radar. Tracking a couple of very light spotty showers this morning, some over Fannin County, another one right here over Polk County. So throughout the day today, we're going to see increasing clouds and a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. 74 right now in Atlanta. Everywhere across the metro, we're in those low and mid 70s. Hour by hour forecast track, few spotty showers north of Atlanta this morning. Then this afternoon, we'll bring back that chance of showers and storms just about everywhere. High of 90 today. 7-day forecast shows 90s continue with isolated storms through the week.
Happening today, a former lecturer at the University of West Georgia is expected to face a judge. It comes after an 18-year-old preparing for college was shot and killed. Investigators say Richard Sigmund was drunk when he got into an argument at a pizza place in Adamson Square and Carrollton. Security noticed he had a gun, so they asked him to leave. That's when police say he walked over to a nearby parking deck and started shooting, hitting Anna Jones. We spoke to a woman who owns the business near where the shooting happened. She says she knew Sigmund.
To me, he was just a real nice guy trying to help me. I have a nonprofit with the homeless here, so he was just trying to reach out and help me in that. So it was just hard to believe that it was him that did it.
The victim, Anna, had just graduated high school and was set to go to the University of West Georgia in the fall. Sigmund is facing murder charges for her death.
New this morning, benches created by a Georgia man in honor of the lives that were lost at a Uvalde, Texas elementary school are expected to arrive today.
So they were created by Sean Peacock, who lives in Eastman. So he made the benches for all the victims after getting a message on Etsy inquiring about one. There was a GoFundMe raised, and Nick came in with $23,000 to help make it happen for each and every victim. Once the benches arrive in Texas, there will be a community-wide prayer service tonight. Angelina Jolie's daughter plans to call the ATL her new home for the next few years. She posted a huge congratulations to her daughter on attending Spelman College. 17-year-old Zahara Jolie Pitt will hit the books at the HBCU this fall. The Oscar winner also congratulated all of the other students starting this year, posting it's, quote, a very special place and an honor to have a family member at Spelman.
All right, final check of that forecast for back to school today. We're starting off partly sunny in the 70s. This afternoon, though, there's a 40% chance of showers and storms across the metro. Already tracking a few of those around North Georgia first thing this morning. Crash.
All right, brand new trouble on 75 southbound near Hudson Bridge Road. A left lane block with this wreck, but it's all about that top end perimeter. 285 westbound, 2 right lanes are blocked past Peachtree Industrial Boulevard. Major delays stretching well beyond Spaghetti Junction. Big red alert for the top end.
All right, back to school. We got a pretty decent forecast of 6. Okay.
It's August.
Right.
What can you expect?
Exactly. Here we go. Stay with us at 7:26 for more updates on the traffic.
You got it.
Have a good morning, guys.